It's been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion by night's end. All right, here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion. And man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction.
Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky. And that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you could never tell by the way that he prepares. When you watch him prepare, he treats every one of these defenses as if it's the first time he's fighting for a UFC championship.
No, you put that well. He has had that patented intensity about him this week, trying to occupy some headspace in the challenger. Huge heavyweight title fight is upon us. Won't be long now, folks. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Jeff Hands of Steel Neal!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here's the Korean Superboy Duho Choi. Another fight here tonight. His first 2 UFC wins took less than 2 minutes combined. The majority of Duho Choi's wins have come by first-round knockout. We'll see if he can rack up another one here tonight. Early round action here. Captain Hook lands on the kickboxer. Beautifully timed and placed there, and a strong way to start on the feet.
Kickboxers love the high guard. The way to fight the high guard is to throw things around this. Oh!
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Front kick to the body is there. Nice job by the Korean Superboy. Back to the jab now. Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that it presents to him.
He lands the kick to the body there. Nice job by him defensively there. Choi gets tattooed by that straight punch.
I'm starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Neal gets stung by that leg kick. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. Huge knee land.
Oh, found the target there with a straight right counter. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Just out of range with the straight left hand. Nice crack there. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
So he counters with an effective punch there, and at least in that situation, it paid to have the advantage in reach. Oh, great block there. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Oh, nice overhand left. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Now he's throwing that jab to the body. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Let's go. Get out of there. Separate.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up. Oh, left hook.
Choi gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Establishing the jab here. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, tags him with the overhand. And he continues to work the body here. Lands to the body there. Neal's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Straight right hand counter, useful. Under 20 seconds now to go. 15 seconds. Round two next.
Hey, stop.
Heading back to the corner now. Neal's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cut man has his work to do here in advance of round 5.
I want you to keep doing that. Your jab is beautiful. Keep that in his face. That's what's going to...
All right, back to the stools between rounds. That gives us time to look back at some of the replays, including some of those strikes that caused the damage, particularly to his forehead.
Damage to the forehead. Expect a lot of blood, but when you look at him, he looks like he still wants to be in there. It does not seem like the blood is affecting him. Now, you could want to be there as much as you want to, but you got to do things better defensively, or ultimately he's going to get you out of there. He's got to move his head, he's got to stay off the center line, and he's got to press forward, put his opponent on his heels.
All right, put well. All of a sudden, we got a new storyline in this one, the cut on his forehead. We will keep an eye on it as this next round gets underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Big power shot there. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Well, we may have the best cup-handed women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Really nice defense there. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early. Nice leg kick.
Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking fight.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. That was nice strike. Doing a really good job of using that reach advantage.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Shot is blocked there by Choi. Different round in the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point. Nice high guard. Shows great defense there.
Kick to the body by Choi.
And there's that jab.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi. Honing in on those counters. Well, a case of pick your poison here. If you drop the elbow defensively to lessen the body damage, you open yourself up upstairs. He is in some serious trouble now. 45 seconds remain in the round. Choi gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Right hand is there over the top.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
30 seconds to go in the round. Good straight hand there by Choi. Left hook counter. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Neal's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Round three next. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, so that round is in the books. Neal's corner visibly concerned about that nose, and rightfully so. Perhaps it was broken in that last round, and you got to think it's going to be hard for him to breathe the rest of the way. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, Johnny. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything they're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Wood corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Neal's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Straight right hand on the counter is good. Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these 2 individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Nice shot there by the champ. He's got the single collar tie. Big knee lands.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Clean punch.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Oh, nice right hand. Oh, nice counter, yes.
Both guys appeared to land there.
Nice strike.
Oh, good block there. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Choi's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Search. Oh!
He's hurt.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Neal.
Got hurt again.
Oh, this could do it. Oh, big left hook there.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Well timed with the short uppercut in the clinch by the Korean Superboy. Parts of the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling starting. Great job blocking that one.
Oh, loaded up on that uppercut, but it's no good. Neal's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, well timed with that tee. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what?
Oh! Oh, he might get finished here.
Uppercut.
Big left hook coming. right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, heading back to the corner, and Neil's nose is thankful that's the end of the round. Got to be broken. A lot of blood coming out of that nose area. And we'll see if they indeed call on the ringside physician to take a closer look.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Just out of range with that uppercut. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
Choi's doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues.
Oh, boy, look at that gash.
Straight to the body there by the Korean Superboy.
He doesn't block these body shots, he's gonna get slumped.
Overhand left. His misses are entertaining. Oh, nice counter jab there. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent's...
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He's hurt.
Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that. I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Nice uppercut. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Choi's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds.
He's wobbling now.
Lands a big elbow there. Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cut. Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Choi. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Choi's in half guard.
Nice. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? Shades of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald as these athletes go toe-to-toe. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Woo! All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
Fifth and final round. All right, next round getting underway here, and both fighters still look pretty fresh to me. Clearly, DC, they put in the right work when it came to the cardio during training.
They both have reputations for vast cardio. You see in the training that they do at their gyms that cardio is key, and you watch it in the way that these two fighters perform.
Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Daniel.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a big
headshot on the feet.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He was able to get that one blocked.
Neil's eye is closing up now. Not good for him.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Choi's kick to the body here. That one appeared to be blocked. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just another so bad.
And how much more can he take? Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
That was nice.
Choi's in half guard now. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now start to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Oh, right to the mount.
Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You got to move. You got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
All right, well.
Oh, no!
Oh! Hook to the head, lands flush with him.
Another one!
2 minutes now to go in this one. Neil's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. What a beautiful jab landing there.
Final round, final minute. What a fight it has been, and hard for the referee to get involved when damage is being doled out on both sides.
I mean, it's so evenly matched. These guys have done such a great job of staying in the fight. There have been many moments in this fight where you thought one of them just did not have enough. Look at all the blood. Look at all the bruising on these two fighters. These guys have done a tremendous job. This is a fight of the night candidate. Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount. They will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head.
Yeah, buddy, way to get that KO.
Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.